What is good, YouTube? So today I'm bringing you kind of a post-market analysis type of video. I didn't get to trade today, but I kind of did. I made $30. And I'll go over that position as well. But I'm gonna go over the main position that I was looking to take, but I wasn't able to take because something was going on with my phone service at the time. It was saying it doesn't really matter. I didn't have service at the time and I wasn't near any Wi-Fi. So yeah, but either way it goes, I still want to review. I still want to just reflect on my analysis and how things went, how I could have applied my edge and took advantage of the opportunities that the market was giving yesterday. So this is it's 4 a.m. right now, the next day, so it's definitely a little later than I would normally like to do a post-market analysis, but I thought why not? I have the time right now because I'm up with a little time before I go to work. So, and I haven't done a video for my channel in a while because I'm really trying to be more intentional with the content and stuff like that. Also, just I've gotten more comfortable with my way of trading and my foundation and stuff like that, and so explaining it is a lot easier. And I think the videos I could definitely make a lot more valuable than previously, even. So yeah, that's kind of one of the things. But I still want to go ahead and make this video and share this with you all, so that we can all learn from it, so that we can have it here as a resource, right? That being said, let's go over it. So right now my chart is kind of super messy because when I get into that moment of actively trading, a lot can kind of go on here. First of all, it's just too bold. That'll change up a lot. Like that already so much better on the eyes, because we can actually see the candlesticks, right? But yeah, so just kind of simple what I always do, or not simple, but essentially my approach to the market is the same every time. So coming into yesterday, I hopped on the daily chart and just kind of looked at price, and I seen we kind of are in this uptrend. Not kind of, but we are in this uptrend, and we had already broken past this level of resistance right here. Why did I consider this level of resistance? Probably more clearer to see on the 4-hour, but you can see when price did come down here and we kind of retested an area. It was this area, and then we broke below here, and then when price came back up and was retesting the same area again, it rejected kind of this same area, and so I just kind of rounded that off. I think that's the 39.28 level. I'm not sure. It might be the 39.230, might be the 39.250. Any of these blue numbers you see here on the side, yeah, as we get down to the lower time frames, we'll be able to see exactly what that level is. But as you can see, it is kind of a clear level of resistance. And then we even had this lower level right here that you can see when price came up, we rejected again, and then when price was over, we actually managed to bounce off of that same level. So kind of just looking at the daily, I think the levels that I did mark off from this time frame were down here, right here in the middle, at that 39,000 level. This is the 38.5, and I might have marked this off as well because we were trading above it, and that's, yeah, the 39.2. But yeah, so looking at this daily time frame, we can see that we're clearly bullish, and I even drew up this trend line. So we had support below us for sure, and yeah, so we're bullish though, right? We're bullish. That's kind of the main thing. Going down to the 4-hour, we had actually broken out of this trend here. We were bullish. I had marked this up because we were mostly bullish as well, but we had lost momentum, and we broke out of this trend, and you could say now on the 4-hour we're bearish for sure. But it looks like we're breaking out of this trend now, but that's neither here nor there. I was not paying no mind to that yesterday. So yeah, knowing that we had broken out of this trend, I was thinking, okay, we could be looking for opportunity to catch sales potentially with the 4-hour looking bearish. And I don't believe, or I might have marked this trend line up as well as a potential counter trend, or counter trend to the daily, but yeah, kind of appropriate for the 4-hour. And any other levels that I drew up here? Okay, yeah, I think so actually, because where was price? I believe I marked up this level, which is what, 39.50. That shouldn't be right. Oh yeah, no, I did mark that up right. So that's the 39.50, guys. And as you can see, we have multiple rejections. We have bounces coming right off of this level a few times, as well as. So I think I also marked up this level up here on the 4-hour, noticing that price had pushed up here, rejected, and then even tried to push up again and then closed below it, and it looked like about the 39.5 level. So that's the level I marked up. That seemed consistent. Also, we had some accumulation ranges, so I marked the high of that. That's that 39.2, or I did that on the daily, so as you can see here, it just shows clear on the 4-hour. But yeah, so the 4-hour is bearish, right? A couple key levels we were able to mark up, a couple trend lines we were able to mark up, and then I jumped down to the 15-minute. And at this point, my bias became, overall, I was looking for longs for the day. Price at the time, where is 8:30? Right, so at the time on the 15-minute, I noticed that price had broken to the upside pretty much. As you can see, we're coming down from this range, so all of these levels were being respected. These right here are some new levels I ended up drawing for the trade that I'll explain to you all later, that I ended up catching, and like I said, made me like $30 on this $500 account. Essentially it's like $475. But yeah, so to me it was clear that the 15-minute was trading bullish at the time, just being that we were essentially making higher highs. We had this push up here. I had a trend line that I actually want to try and recreate, because I'm pretty sure that had a lot to do with why I took the position. Maybe I'll go to the 4-hour and see it better. At this time, it's like right here. Maybe I drew it like, I'm sorry if this is butched, because of what time we're looking for. Like right here. So let's do that candle. Let's see what that looks like on the 15-minute. Go back to when that was. And what's this? The open right here. 8:30. I believe this is the 4-hour kind of counter trend. I think I drew it. I'm pretty positive I did. It might have been a good idea to keep it up too, considering we haven't really got a solid breakout of it. Yeah, just Sorry if it seems like I'm all over the place, but like I said, this is a post-market review, so this is just kind of how I look at the market after things have played out. But I am trying to also show you guys, I guess in a way, also this is a breakdown. Just trying to show you, explain to you guys what I was seeing in the moment. This is on the 15-minute. I kind of don't remember because, like I said, like I was having technical difficulties, and so I did my pre-market analysis the day before. Actually, I had set all the key levels and some trend lines, so I'm kind of not remembering exactly where we had bounced, but I do want to say this is looking pretty close, and I might have marked up like this, what is this? I think I did, but this was by the time I got to the 1 minute. So I might have marked up this 39.1, noticing price had been trading and consolidating around it. Here, I'm not sure. I might have marked them both up pretty early in the day, or the day prior. Let's look at this on the 1 minute perspective though. See if we could find that bounce. Oh, further back than that. Right here, right? Where's 8:30? Well, actually, I don't know exactly what price looked like at the open. I just know after the fact, when I came and I seen it, price had definitely respected my analysis. So we could just kind of look at it and go over that. But yeah, I pretty much seen price did shoot. This is the wrong day. Here where we were. I remember seeing on the 1 minute price, like reflecting, okay, hold on, yeah. So just in hindsight, right? Let's get to the 27th, get to the time we're looking for. Right here in this area. Okay, yep. This looks a lot more familiar. Right, so as you could see, coming into the open, we did come below this trend line, but then we immediately got back above it, and we started breaking through these support levels, showing good bullish momentum. And so at the time, like I said, the 15-minute was looking bullish. We had that 4-hour kind of counter trend pullback to the downtrend going on, and then the daily was bullish. So we had a bullish daily, a bearish 4-hour, but it was kind of pulling back. So, and that was proven by the 15-minute also being in a bullish state. So coming into the day, I was pretty much having a bullish bias. And when I finally got to some Wi-Fi, it was already after the fact. And so like I said, I had seen that price had broken above. I'd seen we had basically shot through all of these support or resistances at the open. As you can see right here at 829, we were coming above it. 830, we had rejected that the highs of this range over here, right? So that 39,120 level, but came back down below the 39.1, bounced off of the trend line, respected it perfectly. As you could see, we pretty much were respecting it the whole time. So we bounced off it perfectly, engulfed that entire push down, right? And then made another significant push back above, this time actually above the 39.1, came back, retested it with this clear as day doji candle followed by an engulfing candle. This is one of my entry models at this point when we are at a key level, and I am looking to see where's price respecting, right? So boom, once I would have seen that that would have been our signal to get in. But I was not able to take this trade, and I would have held the trade as best as I could, tried to hold the trade to the next resistance level for like 2.3 times our risk. But yeah, I ended up not being able to catch that buy. And then there was even another great opportunity. Price started to kind of range for a little bit. Right, as you can see, we bounced off the resistance and back off the support, came back up to this level. And so you could have literally double dipped on that one. Then we even broke out of this resistance and started trading up and above this 4-hour kind of downtrend. But eventually it came back into play, and kind of it looks like we might even be getting some continuation of that price action today. Who knows? We started kind of trading this big range here, as you could see, right? But I don't know what I just deleted. I hope it wasn't nothing important. Hope support or resistance isn't missing somewhere. It's okay, I'm gonna redo my analysis later. But so yeah, that was that. Then since I missed that position, I basically just had to wait it out, and I think I ended up trying to catch this breakout at some point. Price breaks out, then retest the resistance. I took like some small, like I've played around with the idea of getting in these positions basically, and never ended up taking them until like about here. I wanted to take this position, right? Price broke out of the trend line, retested, then engulfing to the downside. I was going to hop in, but we had that support right there, so I wanted to retest off of support and then a push down, but that we never got that. So I ended up just watching price come all the way down, and then finally we hit these levels of support, and we started breaking down. And then once price came down below this last level of support, even though price was super low, and you guys probably have heard buy low sell high, which is ideal, but you also got to go with momentum, and momentum was kind of down. And I mean, at this point too, like, I was understanding the risk. You got to understand the risk associated. I knew this wasn't like the A+ setup, so I didn't like put too much on it. Also, price wasn't moving too much anyway, so I didn't have to. So the position I ended up taking was off of this entry model. Once price broke below support once, boom, we got 8 up, but then boom, we came all the way back down, closed under it again, pushed above it, and then engulfed below again, and then we got that retest and rejection. So I entered my sell position right here, basically. Stop loss above the resistance. Take profit was the next support. As you can see, price didn't end up going down there. Jesus, that's white. That's super hard to see. Okay, so as you can see, price didn't end up going down there. It made it a good bit of the way. We could have got away with like, where's the text? What are we looking at? The text is blue. Okay, I got you. We're looking at like a 1 to 4, but I ended up taking profit super early, maybe like around here. And yeah, because my phone was about to die and I did not have time to actually sit and manage and watch this trade. And as you can see, we didn't even hit TP, so if I wasn't able to close it, it wasn't going to close itself, and it would have came back and stopped me out, and I would have had to realize a loss. But yeah, so essentially overall it was kind of a interesting day, but I was still able to make like $30 off of that trade, like I said. And yeah, if you've been watching my channel, you know I've been doing the funded thing. I got funded once, but trial tribulation, I kept losing the account, started doing more challenges, and I would just have good streaks, and then I don't know, like I would mess it up. It would just one bad day and I would feel like I could fix it, but obviously they had max loss limits and stuff like that. So essentially where I'm at now is I have my own live account because I figure I could pay myself quicker for the work I'm doing, and that is going to help motivate me to want to trade more. And also, I mean, it's just honestly, that's not what this video is about. This video is just to share kind of my analysis, my foundation, and how I trade, and give you guys some insight. I guess I was just trying to give you guys a little bit of insight to how my personal trading has been going. Yeah, maybe I'll do some journaling, really get down with the numbers, and figure out a cool way to show you guys the progress. I kind of want to actually make a little more progress and then show you guys how it went and talk about the emotions and stuff like that. I think that'd be really cool, so that way you guys could see, like, because you guys might think it's like just you. I deal with losses and stuff too, but you know, I had to get to a point I had to stay consistent. Once you actually have an edge, it's a lot easier. You'll see the profits will, once you actually have the skill, like, yeah, you'll take losses, but the wins will always outweigh the losses if you're trading right, if you have good risk to reward, if you're not losing more than you risk, you'll be fine. So, losing more than you risk, losing more than you make. Let me make sense. Let me speak English. But yeah, so hopefully this video was informative for you. I don't want to sit and ramble too much longer. Yeah, like I said, we had a bullish daily, bearish 4-hour, bullish 15-minute, and then so we were looking for mostly buy setups, and the day had gave us great opportunities for buys and sells, really. As you can see, like I said, ended up taking a sell all the way at the floor of the day, which was kind of crazy in hindsight, but I seen the opportunity. The candles were telling me which way price wanted to go, and yeah, ideally I would have loved to have taken this breakout, but I wasn't as convinced as I wanted to be off of what I saw, and I wanted to see a little more confirmation. Didn't get that, and that's what happens sometimes too. And so don't ever feel like, you know, you missed out, because as you can see, I was able to catch another position later, and had I even stuck around, I was thinking about trading 2 o'clock, but like I said, my phone was dying. We could have easily got buy positions off of this break and retest above, so back above the support range, right? And took this same trade all the way back up, as you could see, right? So yeah, like I said, price was kind of ranging, and it was opportunities both ways. And yeah, so I was able to kind of capitalize off the day regardless. Definitely there were better setups and stuff like that, but when you're making money and not losing money, can you really complain? That's never complain about making money, straight up. So yeah, and it was just so many good opportunities in this day, to be honest. Yeah, you knew what you were doing, you definitely, like, because there's even this play up here, and I was also at work at my actual job that I'm still working. Yes, and that's okay, because that's okay, you know, and that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're still working a job and trying to figure it out, everything is okay, you know. Take your time, enjoy the process. I'll let you know it's possible, you know what I'm saying? If you don't believe it, don't worry. I'm trying to come out with the content. I just got to put the work in. I see it. I'm just like right there around. It's just right there around the corner for me. But for you, it might not be so close, and it might just be seeming like just daunting to even try to task yourself with learning this skill set. But if you do enjoy it, I encourage you to carry on. It is, it's nothing like having a skill set you can leverage to make some money, no matter where you go, kind of. yeah, right, like if you can teach, you'll always be able to get a teaching job somewhere. If you're a doctor, you could always be a doctor no matter where you go. If you're a firefighter or like I don't know, like a personal trainer, having like if you have a skill set, if you're a trader, you can essentially leverage that no matter where you go. So learning a skill set, is a great thing. If trading is not for you and you find that out, through trial and error, just trying. If you give it a valiant effort, though, if you were truly interested in stuff like that and it just doesn't work out for you, it's not for you, that's fine. Trading is not for everybody, and that's why in my videos I try to just be super transparent and give you guys like a raw, like what it's like trading. Like this is like the kind of thoughts you have to have, the way you need to look at the market, and not to say like you have to trade like me, but definitely you have to be a critical thinker. You have to be able to act on the fly, like in a basketball game. You'll probably hear a lot of traders compare trading to basketball, but it's just like, on a basketball court, you have opportunities to take a shot every time you get the ball. But are you going to take a shot every time? Shouts out to FX Alex, because I was just watching a video and he said that, and I was going to probably say it a little different, but I just thought to say what he said, because he actually, I feel like that's like, this is exactly what it is, like traders get into a chart and they want to just start putting up shots, but just like in basketball, you don't just start taking shots. You gotta wait till things set up and they're open and stuff like that. And so you have to be able to, when you see the best opportunity, take the shot, right? And you can't be hesitant, really. As you can see, like I missed out on a position before my phone died. Just because, and don't get me wrong, the engulfing was a good signal off of the breakout and retest. Like that was great. Don't get me wrong. I think too, like volume did come in really low. As you can see, here's the engulfing candle. Volume did spike a little bit from where it was, and I guess it was high considering, but I just kind of started trading with the volume, so it did throw me off. It might just psych me out a little bit, but not really. Like I said, I personally wanted to see that retest off of the support range. Why is it not letting me use my cursor? Okay, right. When we broke out below, yes, we broke out of the trend line, but we had just broken below the support, so I wanted to see that. But yeah, overall, again, not going to complain about making money, and I just hope that this video brought you guys some value. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it's been a while since I posted a video, but yeah, so good luck trading, happy life, go live, don't just stay on the charts 24/7. Be diligent and be intentional, and do put time aside to study it, no matter what it is. If you want to learn anything or improve at anything, you need to set time aside to actually work with intention and focusing on that thing. And if you want to do it, it's going to be easy anyway. It'll be fulfilling. So if you want to do it, you know what I'm saying? If you find you don't want to do it, that's okay to change your mind and go do something else. Don't stress. Stay blessed. Out.